I'm here! Oh my god, I can't believe I'm on again. It's Friday. It is 5:30 exactly. Thanks for coming on for all the millions of people that are on there right now. It is Friday, it's 5:30. This is the time that I figured I would reach out and chat with everyone. So this is my fourth episode. Trying to make it around 10 minutes. And it's an opportunity for patients of mine or people that have found me on Facebook to reach out and just ask me questions. I'm hoping to continue this over the summer. I'm going to be on vacation next week, so I will be coming to you from camping in Ontario, hopefully if I have service. And then the goal is that once I get into more of a regular flow, so I've got typical things that I to expect from me, I'll do this a couple times a week. So, who am I? I'm Dr. Aaron. I'm a naturopathic doctor. I work here in Vancouver, and my goal is to really help other people reach their goals. So I meet you where you're at, and if there's any obstacles that are in your way, I'm here to help you get there. Like I said, the purpose of me reaching out here is to touch base with people that have questions. I've struggled with my own health issues. That's part of the reason that drew me into this profession. I think you'll find most naturopathic doctors or most healing professionals probably have their own journey. And so I'm here to help other people on theirs. Last couple weeks we chatted about, or I talked about, the importance of getting water first thing in the morning. So hopefully you guys have worked really hard on that. 2 liters is a good amount to try to get in. I certainly try to get a big glass first thing in the morning, and if you like to sweeten it up a little bit or flavor it up a little bit, you can squeeze a little bit of lemon into that. Last week we talked about the effect of stress on daily life and how to reduce that. I mentioned 3 little tips that I think are really important. One of those is balancing blood sugar. So are you eating protein throughout the day, and are you letting your blood sugar levels spike too much? Talked about the sleep-wake cycle and the importance of getting to bed around the same time each night and going to bed around the same time each night. So if you're one of those individuals that has a real difficult time going to bed around the same time and you're struggling with energy first thing in the morning or out throughout the day, look to see if there's some regulation that can be done with your sleep-wake cycle. And then the other part was talking about the importance of vitamin B complex and minerals. B vitamins, minerals are cofactors for lots of enzymatic reactions in the body, and therefore if you're deficient in those from your diet, a little bit of support could be beneficial. So that's just reviewing the last couple episodes, and the new topic I want to do is what are some tips that you can do to keep your shape in shape? I guess probably a really hard thing is as we get older, our metabolism starts to slow down, and gosh, our waist size gets a little bit tighter, and we don't actually notice it until we have to click open that belt a little bit. And who wants to wait that long? Not me. So I wanted to share a few tips that I found super helpful for myself. If anyone knows me personally out there, they know that I struggled with weight my whole life. I was 255 pounds at my heaviest, and believe it or not, I was a naturopathic student at my heaviest. So if there's any NDs out there that I went to school with, they know I was quite chubby. But you know what, I loved myself for it. I was okay, but still didn't feel like it was me. And when I moved to Vancouver about 13 years ago, I lost quite a bit of that weight. But it was really only the past year that I really was able to conquer my weight control. So what are some things that I did? The most important thing that you could do is any form of liquid that you're drinking, make sure it's water or tea maybe. So no pop, no juice, no milk. Liquids are a huge source of calories. I think in my prime, I was drinking at least a liter of pop a day, not diet pop. So those of you that know me, I still drink a little bit of diet pop, but it was a liter of like Coke or Pepsi, and there's close to 1,000 calories in that. Not good. So I eliminated all forms of liquid that wasn't water, and that was a big help. Another thing is not skipping breakfast. I think people think that if we just eliminate the amount of food we have in a day, that we're gonna lose weight or we're gonna, get our weight under control. But that's not the case. If you're gonna be skipping breakfast, you're automatically starting your day off with a hit to your metabolism. So as soon as you get up, within an hour, you should be putting something into your stomach. You got to get those gastric juices going. Probably really important if you are struggling with weight and you're skipping your breakfast. That's the first thing that you should start adding back in. Now here's the thing: a lot of you are going to say, "I don't feel hungry in the morning. I just don't feel like eating." Well, that's true. I get it. But if you started eating just a little bit, even if it was just a handful of food every morning, you would start to get an appetite. And if you start getting an appetite, that's your body telling you that its metabolism is speeding up. So consider that. So only consume liquid as water if you can. Don't skip breakfast. Another thing is limiting the types of carbs that you're consuming. So you can have simple carbs, carbs that break down quite quickly in the stomach. Those would be like the white pastas, the white rice, the breads. You really want to limit those. For some individuals, it's almost eliminated them completely. So there's those refined carbohydrates, and there's the starchy vegetables that we've got, like potatoes and squashes and squash and pumpkin. Those ones, try to limit as well. You don't want to have too much of those. But what I'd say is, three handfuls of those a day is a good amount. So with your breakfast, lunch, and dinner, have a little bit of starchy veg with those meals, but not too much. For me personally, I eliminated all bread. I eliminated, for a period there, all chocolate bars, all chips, all pastries. That's what I needed to do. I have a sweet tooth, and it was really important that I got control over that. So if you do have sugar craving, there are some little techniques that you can do to stabilize the blood sugar levels, and that's ensuring that you're eating a little bit of protein every couple hours. So don't skip breakfast. Only drink water, so don't have any calories that you're drinking. Limit your carbs, so no more than 3 handfuls a day, I would say. If you can exercise, 30 minutes minimum a day of exercising. So give that a try, whether that's just briskly walking outside, taking the stairs whenever you can. Just every moment you have that you could be exercising, instead of taking an elevator, take the stairs. Give that an opportunity. The fifth one is protein with every meal. So I alluded to that earlier. If you're having a little bit of protein with each meal, that's going to ensure that you're going to be stabilizing that blood sugar level. Certainly important to do. And the last tip here, tip number 6, and this is the killer, is if you love your alcohol and you're trying to lose weight, that's probably one of the hardest things that's going to keep your weight on. Alcohol is a sugar, and it is, in my experience working with patients that have tried to lose some weight, it's the one limiting issue for them. It's an extra couple hundred calories at the end of the night after work. So, if you love your glasses of wine, take that into consideration. Okay, guys, so, let's see, 8:30, 4 viewers, right on. Thanks for coming on, guys. The last thing I want to talk about today is just a quick lesson on magnesium. As a mineral goes, this is probably one of the most important minerals that you could invest in. A lot of us are deficient in magnesium. If you go to a health food store, you'll see different types of magnesiums: magnesium citrate, magnesium oxide, magnesium bisglycinate. What's the difference? What's the most important one? Which ones do I look at? I think research is now showing that the magnesium bisglycinate is a much better absorbed magnesium. It doesn't compete with calcium for absorption. It has very little of a laxative effect. But say you're someone who constipates and you have a hard time having bowel movements, then I'd recommend the magnesium citrate form. And so the recommended daily allowance in Canada is anywhere between 20 milligrams and 500 milligrams a day. So it's a big range. I'd say most people getting between 2 and 800 milligrams a day is probably where most of us aim for. So magnesium's a great product. It's good for constipation, it's good for metabolism, it's good to help relax muscles, it can help relax people before bed. There's a lot of great uses for magnesium. Alrighty guys, I can see my 10 minutes is coming up here. So I wanted to say thank you for everyone that tuned in and checked it out. Please leave comments below. I'd love to hear about it. Of course, I love getting topic ideas. Thanks to those who suggested me talk about both weight and magnesium. And enjoy your weekend. I look forward to seeing you guys soon. And Sierra, I'll show you my little dog. Sierra. Sierra. Oh, she's sleeping, I guess. Oh well. Okay guys, talk to you later. Bye.